is a video communication that I wanna address to Sir Carlo Panganiban, who had the good grace talaga. He had a generous spirit because he helped me in his capacity as a certified public accountant. I also want to address myself to Tita Nancy, Tita Filomena, Nancy Lloce, and of course to Alaine and his ever gracious wife. So I am making a case for the public knowledge resulting from economic and business activities that deal with intangible commodity like service providers or PR work, for example. So how do you quantify, how do you qualify the effectivity of the product? Does it mean that a mechanical work, to pursue information dissemination, does it get paid because of its asking price? Or is there some way to evaluate the success or the effectivity of the commodity before being justified in the price, in the tag price or the cost of the service? So these are the things that I am now putting in perspective, and I am addressing myself to specific persons who have been part of talaga information and business consultancy. So the method of accounting being applied, same as in auditing, in one part of a country can also be asked to justify its treatment of the assets, liabilities, and capitalization. And I stand to be corrected because it has been a while since I last listened to an accounting lecture. It's been a lifetime ago, when I was still a very problematic college student. So please, I would be so appreciative of any correction. So this is true especially if one has a global entity. There is no problem for a local business for the application of the ordinary accounting principles. So as I prepare the documentation of financial statement entries, the premise I want to establish is that the brand I represent does not have a uniform recognition and legal status. So proof of this should be part of the documentation, which is why I had a harder time finishing up the materials for my financial statement and this proof of being. So given my dubious legal personality here, the attempts that Sir Carlo Panganiban had not, our attempts actually, both he and I had made some tentative arrangement, but I could not proceed, and I could not proceed without my input. This has been going on, and in spite of all the input of Tita Filomena Lloce to reconcile and adapt ordinary accounting principles in my case, she was the one helping me to label each transaction, and she had done a great job, and I owe her what I am now. And she's the sister of the auditing big name, si Miss Ma'am Heidi Lloce Mendoza. So just from the name that I can't go wrong. So this is just an additional insight, being the one who had been in charge of this since day one. So intellectual property market value may vary from one country to another because of the international status. My work, if it will be sold in India, for example, may not fetch the same price as in Lucena City. But there is a uniform accounting and auditing method that should conform with universally accepted standard, or else there will be chaotic valuation in the international financial system. My 2 years in business administration, majoring in accountancy, brought about the basic knowledge and application of this course to daily life, especially in the business. The cost of pursuing the legality and the technical process of this and other similar transactions should be added to the feasibility study of company acquisition. A while ago, my former staff dropped by my house, and I'd like to thank them for tidying up a bit as they waited for me in my home office. So ngayon ko lang, after they left, I only got to appreciate, oh my gosh, my table is cleared and all the papers are there. Thank you. So, we're at the corroborative processing of the one Clarissa M. talaga who has the open paper trail and the official channels of the government. This one Clarissa talaga will be the one she's the only one who can provide for the back wage, for the payment of the back wage. So she, or which I mean is that's me, will be needing their cooperation. So before I tape these thoughts, this conversation, I had researched, I went over PICPA, Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants. And I also read something about the Association of Certified Public Accountants, or the ACPA, the Association of Certified Public Accountants, because they really, it's a very practical and in law-instituted organizations, because they usually hold the changes that they make on accounting principles should be universally accepted and practiced. That's why I am, as the business manager of the company, I should be aware of the different factors and elements that are present today, right now. That's why I am very excited to proceed to the next step, whereby, just like how my staff had been here to present themselves, I will be in Manila, in Makati City, to present, to make the pitch and identify the elements unique, and also those others that can be found in other businesses. Thank you.